You're now listening to the Shipper's Toolbox, presented by Refund Retriever. Hey guys, Brian Gibbs from Refund Retriever, and today we are going to talk about FedEx Fuel Surcharges. How much are you really paying for these things? So, welcome back. I'm Brian Gibbs. I'm the president of Refund Retriever. We audit FedEx and UPS invoices for late deliveries and billing mistakes, help people get new agreements with the carriers. So, fuel surcharge. This is a big part of everybody's bill that not many people really look at. Not many people know that you can do things to lower these. They think it's just kind of like a necessary evil when it's not. So, the FedEx Fuel Surcharge. This is an extra percentage added to your shipping costs meant to cover the fluctuation in the price of fuel. And this doesn't just apply to transportation charges. This also applies to many surcharges like residential delivery, additional handling, and oversized fees. There's a whole giant list of them, but too many here to talk about. So if your base shipping cost is like $100, then you get $50 more in surcharges of residential fees and additional handling. The fuel surcharge is going to be applied to $150 total, not just that $100 base. This really adds up for shippers. So how much has this increased? Over the last 5 years, we've seen FedEx's fuel surcharge rates climb steadily. For ground shipments, it was hovering around 4% in 2019. Today, it's sitting between 12 and 14, depending on the week, sometimes up to 16%. That's almost double to triple of what we've seen in the past. For express shipments, it's even higher, rising from 6 to 7% in 2019 to 18 plus today. This means that for every $100 you spend, you're paying an extra $18 in fuel surcharge alone. So, how is this calculated? Each week, FedEx updates its fuel surcharge percentage based on the U.S. Gulf Coast average fuel price. It's reported by the Department of Energy. You can find it on their website. And you can also check out our social media because every Monday we put out a post of what the fuel surcharges for FedEx and UPS are for express and ground. So check out our Twitter or Facebook, anything like that. So FedEx, they also publish a table. They say, if fuel costs X dollars per gallon, the surcharge equals Y percentage. Then they apply that percentage to your transportation and accessorial surcharges. It's automatic. It's not a negotiable thing. It's just in the calculations. But here's the good news. While you can't stop FedEx from applying fuel surcharges on your shipments, you can lower them by reducing the surcharges that are applied to it. So number one, minimize your surcharges. So by incurring additional handling, oversized address correction fees, which they just recently started applying the fuel surcharge to address corrections, every dollar in surcharge is another dollar that gets the fuel tax applied. Fixing your packaging, shipping data really reduces the surcharge and the fuel charge tied to it. Second, consider your shipping modes. So we know express is usually a little bit more expensive than ground. If you can use a ground carrier instead of the express service, try to use ground. Like even if there's a 1 day difference and your customer is not expecting it by a certain time, try to go ground. You can cut fuel costs significantly because the cost is cheaper for those ground home delivery packages than the express. So the basis of what that percentage is going to be calculated off of starts off lower. Then you can negotiate fuel surcharge reductions. If your volume's large enough, you can ask your rep for either a cap on it or a discount. This is negotiable in your carrier agreement. This is something that we look at with every contract negotiation we handle for our clients. It's not easy to do, but it does help. So the fuel surcharge, it's more than doubled in the past 5 years. It's quietly adding double-digit percentages to your shipping costs every single week. Almost all service levels have this, unless you're using like a, one of the services from FedEx and UPS that's like a flat rate where you don't have any fuel surcharges. So switch modes, look at negotiating, lower your accessorial fees. This will all domino effect to lower the cost of your shipping by lowering that fuel surcharge. If you want to see how fuel is really affecting your bottom line, or you need help negotiating your next FedEx or UPS agreement, reach out to us at Refund Retriever, 800-441-8085, or check out our website, refundretriever.com. Thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us on the Shipper's Toolbox. If you have any questions, visit our website, refundretriever.com. Feel free to reach out to us, 800-441-8085, for anything related to your FedEx or UPS invoices. Have a great day.